my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you've chose to spend your time with me, and supporting my channel is very easy. Just like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, or click on the notification bell when you'd like to know of when a new video drops. And I hope that you're all doing well. If not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. But in the meantime, join me in meeting the Keeper of the Sacred Bee Tarot. And this is the third deck in the trilogy of the Sacred Bee. We have the Journey of the Sacred Bee Tarot, the Wisdom of the Sacred Bee Oracle, and then we finish it up with this one. And this one was created by Burton, and it was released in August of 2022 and published by her independent Sacred Soul Productions company, and retails for on her website originally $52, but she's having a sale costing $42, and she also has these decks in her Etsy shop, and they retail for $57. I don't know if the sale's still going on, but last time I checked, she had a sale going on, and I will link her website and Etsy shop in the description below. And she does have another deck. She has the Mystic, Augur, and Sage. And I found her Sacred Bee trilogy decks through this deck, because this deck was a Kickstarter, and sometimes they will offer previous decks that they have, and you don't have to have all three of the decks. It's just, she has stated that as a trilogy, so you don't have to have them all three if you don't want them. All right, so the box specs are 5.6 height, across is 3 inches, and the width is 1.70, and the title is only on the sides of the deck, not on, and it is a magnetic box, and on the back we have some teaser cards, not much of a description, and oh, excuse me. On the inside we have the tarot is a pictorial textbook of ageless wisdom, Paul Foster Case. The bee guides the soul with ageless wisdom. They teach of survival, shared wisdom, selfless giving, and alchemy. We should all be keepers of the sacred bee. And then we have this nice little ribbon. And on the bottom, the consciousness of a beehive, not the individual bees, is of a very high nature. Humankind will not attain the wisdom of such consciousness until the next major revolutionary stage. Rudolf Steiner. Okay. All right, so we have this cute little guidebook, which we will explore. And the deck has a lilac purple. And on the back we have lilac foil. And, reversals will not be revealed if you work with them. Okay, and this deck is more traditional to the Rider-Waite-Smith than the first deck that she came out, The Journey of the Sacred Bee. And I do have a side-by-side flip through of the two decks to comparison to show you how they are. Okay, and in my tarot videos I do a side-by-side comparison with a Rider-Waite deck, and the Rider-Waite deck that I'm using is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and you can check this out on US Game Systems. Alright, so let's just go ahead and flip through this. And it does have the number and the title of the card. And these decks, I call them a feast for the eyes. And they are, I guess you could call them collage decks, because they have different kinds of images in the deck. And this is a deck where you'll probably discover something new every time you use it. And I really like collage decks. Okay, so that is the major arcanas. And next, we have the wands. And she did rename pages as princesses. That's the only difference in this deck. Everything else is pretty much similar. And the wands in this suit are a variety of wands. Okay, so next we have the cups. And I do apologize if you hear my pupper in the background. She's kind of a Velcro pupper, and she doesn't like it when she can't be in the room with me, so I recommend this to a beginner? Maybe. Because there are a lot of similarities between the two decks. But the collage cards might overwhelm a beginner, but I would never tell you not to buy a deck, because you can always learn a deck over time. If you connect with a deck, by all means, you never know if you're going to connect with a deck until you actually use it. So it's really hard to recommend decks sometimes, because people want to know, well, how, does it work for you? How are you using it? And for me, it doesn't matter how I connect with the cards or how I use the deck or how it's working for me, because I honestly believe it's different for everybody. And recommending a deck is kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of hard to do, because people are all different. And I may rave about a deck, and another person may look at that deck and go, "Are you crazy? I don't know why you like this deck." And, so I try to refrain from recommending decks for that reason, because I believe in free will when it comes, free choice, I should say. And yeah. I mean, I will say that I love a deck and stuff like that, but in the end, it has to be your choice, because you have to live with the purchase. You have to live with the decision that you made on the deck. So I just show you the deck and I tell you about it, hoping that it will help. All right, that is the deck itself. Okay, so let's go ahead and look. Oh, cardstock. It's like a matte kind of cardstock, and it is flexi bendy. It's good cardstock. It should last you a very long time. Okay. Ask the wild bee what the druids knew. Old English adage. Then it's flipped upside down. Ask the wild druid what the bees knew, the keeper of the sacred bee. And then we have a contents page and an introduction and just goes into talking about the deck and some bee knowledge, about beekeepers as well. And then we have a little quote, doing a tarot reading. These are suggestions, I feel like. You do your tarot reading how you want. And then, but I always like to read other people's take on doing a tarot reading, because there might be something in there that I, can learn about. Then we have a 3-card spread and a Fearless Seeker spread and Dealing with Setbacks spread, Answer the Calling spread, and then we go into the Major Arcana, and there are no pictures of any of the cards, and then we just go into what the card is and the meaning. Then we go into quick keys and reversed. And then we go into the Minor Arcana. Same thing. It's shorter though, and then goes into the explanation of the Suit of Wands, and then we have a little blurb of the meaning, and then this is about the card, and then we have the meaning, and then a reversal meaning, and that's pretty much the rest of the guidebook. And then we go into just find a sacred place, pull a card, and tell it to the bees. And then we go into the 4 powers of the elements and those. And then on the back, tarot allows us to communicate and tap into an unseen person-to-person relationship. The bond between the beekeeper and her bees marks the threshold between the future of evolution interspecies communication. All right, so let's go ahead and do the shuffle. Okay, so these are bigger. Oh, did I do a comparison? I don't remember. Yeah, these are a little bit bigger than your regular tarot, and they're 5 and by 3, and the deck is 1¼ inches. I can't remember if I did that or not. I apologize if I if I did not. So these are a little bit longer and a little bit wider, so depending on your hand size. Okay, so they are pretty easy to shuffle that way, or you can do the overhand, or side shuffle. I don't know. It's possible. It's doable. Okay, then you can cut them as many times as you want. There's no right or wrong way to shuffle. Don't let anybody tell you that. I say that in every one of my videos, but it's true. And then you spread it out like that, or you can just, cover your whole table with them. All right, so let's see What message wants to pop up? Oh, the Three of Swords. Nobody likes that card. All right. The Three of Swords shows intellect in conflict with emotions. Extreme thoughts cause a visceral response, a true feeling of pain. Distress, sadness, and grief are states of consciousness that we dwell in, and prolonged stress causes actual physical pain. The bees are immune to such human situations and continue about their business as they wait for their keeper's sorrow to subside. Meaning, pain, sorrow, and loss take a physical toll. There may be a separation or permanent severance. You may need to have a good cry or express your thoughts until the pain subsides. Reverse, letting go of mental pain, being able to process a hurtful situation with ease. There could be the release of prolonged sorrow leading to emotional and physical restoration. All right. So that is pretty much the deck. Let me know what you think about it. If you own it, leave a comment, a recommendation if you like the deck for somebody who might be interested in hearing about it. But once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me with another video. But until then, take care and goodbye, my dears.